This entire AI animation, the style, the storyboard, the consistent characters, the motion, the edit started as one sentence typed into a chat box. I basically used one platform for my whole creativity, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to make your own AI animation.
Another piece of the morning. Just a few more.
What's up everyone, welcome back. So if you've ever tried making AI animation, you know the routine. You generate images in one tool, animate them in another, juggle prompts across 5 tabs, pay for all of them separately. And the two things that always break are the ones that matter most: keeping your characters consistent from shot to shot and stretching past a 5-second clip into an actual long video with a story. Today I'm doing it differently. I'm using Flover, and what makes it different is that it's not another model, it's an AI video agent. You talk to it like a creative partner. You give it one instruction in plain English, and it handles the prompting, the model choices, the trial and error, the boring stuff while you stay in the director's chair. Here's the plan for this video. I'm going to take one sentence, a lighthouse keeper who collects lost colors, and turn it into a finished Risograph print animated shot, a full AI long video, not a 5-second clip. You'll see me brainstorm with the agent, edit the storyboard shot by shot, lock in a consistent character across every scene, and even steal a professional creator's entire workflow with one click. Quick heads up, there's a link in the description that gets you 200 free credits to follow along, plus 200 more every week you log in. Okay, let's actually make this thing. Step 1, this is the whole pitch. I just tell it what I want. Watch. I will just type in the text box. Create a 60-second animated shot about a lighthouse keeper on a grey island who collects lost colors that wash ashore in bottles. Quiet, lonely, but ends warm. And after that, I will just click on generate. Then, Flover AI broke the idea, the whole pitch, into several scenes. But I do not really want to follow the initial scene breakdown it created. I want something new, something creative. Now here's the honest part. I wasn't sure how it should end too. So instead of staring at the ceiling, I asked Flover to brainstorm with me. What I did was to type again, give me 3 ways this story could end that would make someone feel something. Here, I just wanted to reason, to give me a very creative idea that will create a cinematic and emotionally compelling film. And the 3 creative ideas it gave me were very good. Looking at the 3 ideas, I just love the first one. I want an emotional ending, so I just had to stick with the first one. And yeah, it is perfect. With the updated ending and everything, it now rewrites the scene breakdown utilizing the ending part and proceeding to script and storyboard description. And if you look at the left panel, you will see the storyboard. It now contains the key elements of this AI film. Now, style. Quick tip from someone who watches way too much AI animation. Everyone is doing standard 3D and standard anime right now, and audiences are tired of it. So I'm going Risograph print, that grainy, limited ink, screen printed zine look. It's gorgeous, it's tactile, and almost nobody's doing it in motion yet, which means it actually stops the scroll. Watch what I tell Flover. I will just type Risograph print animation style, heavy paper grain, limited ink palette of teal, fluorescent pink and mustard, slight ink misregistration, flat halftone shading, hand-printed zine aesthetic. Notice I'm not just saying Risograph, I'm describing the printing artifacts that sell the look, the grain, the misregistration, the halftones. That specificity is what separates a distinctive style from a generic one. Now, the question everyone asks about AI animation. How do you keep characters consistent? Here's the answer. I will tell Flover to generate the character and scene references, and these images will be the single source of truth for the characters, environment, and props throughout the film. Same face, same coat, same silhouette, scene after scene. Consistent characters across a long video used to be the hardest problem in AI video, but not anymore. At the storyboard panel, you will see all the generated images, the character references, and environment references created with GPT Image 2. And here's the part that used to cost me $100+ a month. Flover has the top generation models, built-in image models, video models, all of it. and you can mix and match. For this one, I'm pairing GPT Image 2 for the frames with Kling Omni 3 for the motion, because that combo gives you more realistic physical detail, richer storyboards, and smoother movement, and it holds the print texture steady frame to frame instead of letting it boil. And if you have no idea which models to pick, genuinely doesn't matter, leave it on auto and Flova decides for you based on what you're making. You cannot pick wrong. With this, you can now generate all your shots. If the motion feels stiff, I don't restart anything. I just tell it in chat to regenerate that particular shot. Okay, this is my favorite feature and the one I think people are sleeping on: skills. A skill is a saved workflow. Every creator works differently. Your favorite models, your style, your fonts, your pacing, and normally you reset all of that up every single project. With skills, you define it once and reuse it forever. Even better, Flova invited professional creators to package their workflows as one-click skills. So I can click once and run my project through years of someone else's expert experience, their model pairings, their look, their settings. And I've now saved my own Risograph short film skill, my ink palette, my model combo, my grain and misregistration settings, my character design notes. Which means episode 2 of the color collector. One click and the whole setup is back. Same look, same consistent characters, zero reprompting. If you want to make a series of long videos with a recurring cast, this is the feature that makes it sane. And there it is. From one sentence to a full 1 minute AI animation, consistent character, coherent story, one afternoon. Be honest in the comments, would you have guessed AI long videos could look like this?
Goodbye, old home. Welcome back, morning.
So, final thoughts. The thing that actually got me isn't any single feature, it's what this replaces. My old AI stack was a Frankenstein of subscriptions. Image model here, video model there, an editor on top, easily $120 plus a month, and half my energy went into duct taping tools together instead of making things. Flova is the elite models, over 20 of them, the same tier as Midjourney and Sora, plus the creative team, plus the editing suite, in one workflow for $19 a month. The math isn't subtle, but the real win is where your energy goes. Not into tool juggling, into the actual idea. My Lighthouse Keeper exists because I spend the afternoon thinking about story, not prompts. If you want to try it, use my link in the first line of the description. You'll get 200 credits immediately and 200 more every single week you log in, which is honestly enough to make something real every week for free. One last piece of advice before you go: generate. Start with one core idea or one emotion. The tech is the easy part. Now the feeling is what makes people watch. Drop your one-line film idea in the comments. I'll feature my favorite next video. See you in the next one.